the life and legacy of the elephant giants of the world's forests. The story of the elephant is one of grandeur, intelligence, and resilience. For centuries, these magnificent creatures have roamed the dense forests, vast grasslands, and savannas, playing an essential role in maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems. Each elephant's journey through life is deeply connected to its surroundings, its herd, and the challenges of a changing world. The beginning of life, birth of a calf. The birth of an elephant is a celebrated event in the herd. After a 22-month pregnancy, the longest of any land animal, a mother gives birth to a single calf, which weighs about 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. From the moment the calf is born, it becomes the center of attention for the herd, particularly its mother and other adult females who act as protectors and mentors. The calf spends its early days learning to walk, exploring its surroundings with playful curiosity, and relying heavily on its mother's milk for nourishment. The older elephants in the herd act as teachers, showing the young one how to use its trunk to eat, drink, and even express emotions. The elephant herd, a family of wisdom. Elephants are deeply social animals, living in tight-knit herds led by a matriarch, the oldest and most experienced female. The matriarch is a repository of wisdom, guiding the herd to water sources during droughts, remembering safe paths, and warning of potential dangers. Herd members share an unbreakable bond, displaying empathy and cooperation rarely seen in the animal kingdom. When one member of the herd falls ill, others will gather to comfort and assist. If an elephant dies, the herd often shows signs of mourning, lingering near the body, and sometimes covering it with leaves or soil. Daily life in the forest. An elephant's day is centered around finding food and water. A fully grown elephant can eat up to 150 kilograms, 330 pounds of vegetation daily, including grasses, leaves, fruits, bark, and roots. Their massive trunks, which contain over 40,000 muscles, are vital tools for gathering food. Elephants use their trunks to break tree branches, dig for roots, and pick up even the smallest pieces of fruit. Elephants are often referred to as ecosystem engineers because of their significant impact on the environment. As they roam, they knock down trees, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor and encouraging new growth. Their dung, rich with undigested seeds, helps spread plants across vast distances, fostering biodiversity. Communication, a language of giants. Elephants have a remarkable ability to communicate using a combination of sounds, gestures, and vibrations. Their low-frequency rumbles can travel several kilometers through the ground, alerting distant herd members to danger or guiding them to a new feeding area. They also use their ears, trunks, and body posture to express emotions from joy and curiosity to aggression and sadness. The intelligence of elephants rivals that of primates and cetaceans. They have been observed using tools, solving problems, and displaying behaviors that suggest a deep understanding of their world. The challenges of survival. Despite their strength and intelligence, elephants face numerous threats in the modern world. Habitat loss caused by deforestation, agriculture, and urbanization has fragmented their once vast ranges. Additionally, human-wildlife conflicts arise when elephants venture into farmland in search of food, leading to clashes that often result in injuries or death for the animals. The most severe threat, however, is poaching. For centuries, elephants have been hunted for their ivory tusks, which are highly valued in illegal markets. This has led to a sharp decline in elephant populations, particularly in parts of Africa and Asia. Conservation efforts, while significant, still struggle to curb the demand for ivory and protect the habitats elephants depend on. The elephant's role in culture and mythology. Across cultures, elephants have been revered as symbols of wisdom, strength, and prosperity. In Indian culture, the elephant-headed deity Ganesha represents success and the removal of obstacles. In Africa, elephants are often seen as wise elders embodying patience and endurance. These cultural connections remind humanity of its deep ties to the natural world and the importance of protecting these magnificent creatures. A hopeful future. Conservationists and local communities are working tirelessly to ensure the survival of elephants. Protected areas, wildlife corridors, and anti-poaching initiatives have provided some relief, but global cooperation is essential. Organizations are also using technology, such as GPS tracking and drones, to monitor elephant movements and safeguard their habitats. In some regions, ecotourism has created economic incentives for local communities to protect elephants rather than exploit them. By offering visitors the chance to witness these majestic creatures in their natural habitat, these efforts foster appreciation and generate funding for conservation. The legacy of the forest giants. The life of an elephant is a testament to the beauty and complexity of the natural world. From their early days as playful calves to their roles as wise matriarchs or powerful bulls, elephants leave an indelible mark on the forests they inhabit. Their survival is a reflection of humanity's ability to coexist with nature. By protecting elephants, we not only preserve a vital part of our planet's biodiversity, but also honor one of Earth's most extraordinary creatures. Their story is one of resilience, wisdom, and a profound connection to the world's forests, a legacy worth safeguarding for generations to come. Life of the elephant in the world's forest. Deep in the heart of the world's lush, sprawling forests, the elephant reigns as one of the most majestic and intelligent creatures. Their lives are woven into the fabric of their environment, shaping and sustaining the ecosystems they inhabit. Morning in the forest. At dawn, the forest awakens with a symphony of bird calls and rustling leaves. Elephants, often moving in herds, begin their day by traversing familiar trails. Led by the matriarch, a wise and experienced female, the herd is a close-knit family bound by loyalty and mutual care. Young calves stay close to their mothers, learning to navigate the forest and find food. The day's work, grazing, and sustaining life. Elephants spend much of their day feeding, as their massive bodies require vast quantities of food. They eat a variety of vegetation, from tender grass shoots to bark and fruits. Using their versatile trunks, they delicately pluck leaves from high branches or dig into the earth for roots. Their foraging activities play a critical role in the forest ecosystem. As they wander, they disperse seeds through their dung, ensuring the growth of new plants and trees. Their movements create pathways for smaller animals, and their presence helps maintain the balance of the habitat. Social bonds and communication. Elephants are deeply social animals, often gathering around watering holes to drink, bathe, and bond. Their trunks serve as tools for affection, gently caressing one another as a sign of trust and companionship. Communication among elephants is extraordinary. They use a range of sounds, from low rumbles that travel miles to trumpeting calls. Beyond sounds, they also rely on body language and vibrations felt through the ground to convey emotions and warnings. Challenges in the forest. Life in the forest is not without its challenges. Elephants must remain vigilant for dangers, particularly when calves are involved. Though they face few natural predators, humans pose a significant threat. Deforestation, habitat loss, and poaching for ivory have made survival increasingly difficult for these gentle giants. In some parts of the world, conservation efforts have emerged to protect elephants and their habitats. Sanctuaries and protected reserves offer them safe havens, but the need for global awareness and action remains urgent. Evening and rest. As the sun sets, elephants gather in secure areas to rest. Calves curl up next to their mothers while older elephants stand watch. The cool night air carries the sounds of their low rumbles, a peaceful reminder of their enduring presence in the forest. A symbol of wisdom and strength. Throughout history, elephants have been revered as symbols of wisdom, strength, and harmony. Their role in the forest extends beyond survival. They are architects of biodiversity and guardians of balance. The life of the elephant in the world's forests is a story of resilience, unity, and the delicate interconnectedness of nature. As they thrive, so does the forest, and as we protect them, we safeguard the future of countless other species. Elephants in human culture and history. Mythology and symbolism. Elephants have been deeply ingrained in the myths and traditions of various cultures. In India, the elephant-headed deity Ganesha is worshipped as the remover of obstacles and the harbinger of prosperity. Elephants are also an integral part of festivals and ceremonies, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and peace. In Africa, elephants are revered for their wisdom and memory, often seen as a metaphor for family unity and resilience. In Thailand, elephants are considered sacred animals and are associated with royal power and spiritual protection. Elephants in art and literature. Across civilizations, elephants have been depicted in sculptures, paintings, and stories as majestic and noble beings. They are often symbols of nature's grandeur and a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life. Elephants as partners in human life. Elephants in agriculture and labor. Historically, elephants have been used for labor in logging, agriculture, and construction. Their immense strength made them indispensable for moving heavy logs or plowing through dense forests. In many Asian countries, elephants worked alongside humans in sustainable forestry practices. Elephants in war. In ancient times, elephants were used as war animals, carrying soldiers and supplies into battle. They were considered a symbol of power and a strategic advantage due to their size and strength. Armies in regions like India, Persia, and Karaj famously used war elephants to intimidate enemies and charge through defenses. Elephants in ecotourism and conservation. Today, elephants have become central to ecotourism efforts, particularly in countries like Thailand, Kenya, and Sri Lanka. Tourists visit reserves and sanctuaries to witness elephants in their natural habitat, creating economic incentives to protect them. Conflicts between humans and elephants. As human populations expand, the overlap between human settlements and elephant habitats has led to significant conflicts. Human-elephant conflict. Elephants often wander into farmland in search of food, destroying crops and causing financial loss to farmers. In retaliation, they may be harmed or killed. Villages near forests sometimes face property damage or even injuries from elephants searching for food or water. Habitat loss. Deforestation and urbanization have fragmented elephant habitats, forcing them into smaller areas where resources are scarce. This leads to increased contact with humans, escalating tensions. Poaching and the ivory trade. Poaching for ivory remains a severe threat to elephants, driven by demand in illegal markets. This has decimated populations, particularly in Africa, and strained the relationship between humans and these majestic creatures. Elephants in conservation and education. Despite these challenges, humans and elephants have found ways to coexist and benefit from each other. Sanctuaries and reserves. Protected areas provide safe spaces for elephants, free from poaching and human conflict. Sanctuaries often rehabilitate injured or orphaned elephants and allow them to live peacefully. For example, the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust in Kenya rescues orphaned elephants and reintroduces them into the wild. Cultural and educational programs. Many organizations educate communities about the importance of elephants in ecosystems. Teaching farmers how to use humane deterrents, such as bee fences, can help reduce conflicts. Elephant tourism with ethical practices. In countries like Thailand, efforts are being made to shift from exploitative elephant tourism, e.g., riding, to more ethical forms of interaction, such as observing elephants in their natural behavior or participating in their care. The bond between elephants and humans. Empathy and intelligence. Elephants and humans share many emotional traits, such as empathy, grief, and a sense of community. Elephants have been observed mourning their dead, just as humans do. In rare cases, elephants have formed deep bonds with their human caretakers, especially in sanctuaries or rehabilitation centers. Stories of cooperation. In times of natural disasters such as tsunamis, elephants have been known to save human lives by carrying people to safety or sensing danger before it occurs. Shared responsibility. Elephants have played a vital role in maintaining ecosystems that humans depend on. By spreading seeds and clearing vegetation, they ensure the health of forests, which in turn sustain biodiversity and human livelihoods. The path forward: coexisting with elephants. The future of elephants depends on humanity's ability to coexist with them. Key actions include conservation funding, supporting organizations that protect elephants and their habitats. Sustainable development, designing human settlements that minimize habitat destruction and allow wildlife corridors for elephants to roam freely. Education and advocacy, raising awareness about the importance of elephants to ecosystems and discouraging the use of ivory products. Community involvement, empowering local communities to participate in conservation efforts, ensuring they benefit from protecting elephants rather than exploiting them. A shared journey. The relationship between elephants and humans is one of mutual influence. Elephants, as the architects of their ecosystems, ensure the health of the forests and grasslands that humans depend on. In return, humans hold the power to safeguard their existence. By understanding and respecting these magnificent creatures, humanity can forge a harmonious bond with elephants, one that celebrates their intelligence, honors their cultural significance, and secures their future in the wild. Together, humans and elephants can thrive in a shared world, united by the beauty and balance of nature.